Hi friends, once again, welcome to the channel We Can Make a Difference. Today I want to share a story about the gospel of today. So before I get into the story of the gospel, I want to tell you a joke about what one of the Jewish comedians by the name Henry Youngman said. He was famous for doctor jokes. And he said, one doctor gave someone, his patient, 6 months to live. But the man was not able to pay his bills. And so the doctor gave him another 6 months. Interesting, right? Today, I want to talk about our end realities. Something that we are so afraid of. We know that we are here on earth on a temporary basis. We know for sure that we do not have a lasting abode, meaning we are not here forever. If there is something absolutely certain in our life, it is our death. There's nothing more certain than our own death. However, this is something that we do not want to accept in our daily life. We always put away the thought of our own end, our own death. So we are sure of the fact that one day we will die. We are sure. Of course, we don't know when, where, and how. What we are going to die of, we don't know. But we know we will die. But as I said, we don't want to think about it. Some are really scared to think of, but it is inevitable. Let me ask this question. Have you ever met anyone in your life, a student who says he or she loves to appear for examinations, whether it's written exams or oral examinations? I have been a principal for a long time. I have come across many students in my life, but I have never come across students, any one of them, brilliant as they may be, who told me, oh, I love examination. There's always a fear in all of us, a fear of the unknown, right? How we are going to face the exam, what are the questions that we will be facing. But because we are afraid of the examinations, we don't say we will not appear for the examinations. We face the examination even though they may be very fearful, afraid. The same way, I think we should also prepare for the inevitable. Jesus invites us to take a look into our hearts, into our lives. He says, you're all very smart people. You know how to interpret or how to read the signs of time. So simple thing. If you see big clouds coming, you see the clouds being formed in the sky, and suddenly it gets darker and darker, it's going to rain. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, if we are so smart, so intelligent, we are able to read the signs of time, but we are unable to read the spiritual signs that God sends us. I want to briefly invite all of you to look at pandemic, corona. Did we all suffer from corona? We are not able to travel as we normally did. We were confined. And I want to ask, Did this corona instill in any one of us or in us a sense of fear? Fear of dying, right? How many people died of corona? How many people died of pandemic during this pandemic time? And still, has it become a wake-up call to recognize that life is in the hands of God? And therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, I want to share this poem with you with the title, The Signs of Time, where Jesus talks about different signs. As I have always encouraged, I want you to look at this poem and see the beauty of this poem. Look at the lines, the words of this poem, and see how these words can speak to us of our inevitable ending. We must always realize that what matters is the end, the ending. You know, you think of a movie that ends well, you'll remember. You will appreciate that movie. And therefore, if we are able to make our ending beautiful, glorious in the sight of God, we can rejoice. And therefore, my dear friends, please listen to the words of this, look at the words of this poem, pick up those lines that really speak to you, and see how we can bring about a little change in our life, because life belongs to God and He will take it from us at His will, at His time. Thank you and God bless.
Signs of the time. The sign lived among the Jewish people. Being poor, he was born in a stable. He didn't fit with their expectations. Painfully, he suffered their rejection. His work showed he came from above. His preaching and life revealed God's love. He healed the blind and made the lame walk. By his healing touch, the dumb could walk. The dead he brought to life by his power. Upon the poor, blessings he did shower. He was the master over wind and storm. His call to repentance caused great alarm. He taught with passion and authority. His message had a superior quality. The miracles he performed were the best sign. His Father's love in him would always shine. God speaks to us daily in numerous ways. Through various events, he visits always. We miss him like the people of Jesus' time. We're busy making for ourselves name and fame. Silence is the enemy of modern man. He's busy achieving many a plan. God is not our priority list. To do God's works, we forget to end this.